Minister, if there was ever a crisis that highlighted the chasm between the pressure that people are under and the lack of government action, this is the crisis. This issue has been ramping up week after week since before the Russian invasion of Ukraine, since at least the start of the year. Week by week, families are being squeezed dry in terms of the money that they have. Whole sections of our population are now falling into food poverty. 47% of the states in food are in energy poverty at the moment, Minister. It's outstanding that such a section of society would be dealing with such energy poverty. We have the ability to pay for energy, for accommodation and for food. The necessity such as that is slipping through the fingers of even middle-income families under your government at the moment. And the most frustrating element of all of this has been the apathy and the unwillingness of your government to actually change action. If you were to give a sentence about what your party's attitude has been, it's been laissez-faire. Let the people look after themselves in relation to this. It's actually mortifying that the Tories in London have committed to actually a windfall tax for energy companies before your even government has considered the issue at all. And Green Party ideology is at the heart of this problem. We are the only country in Europe that does not have a gas reserve, at a time when gas supply and gas price is at the heart of this particular issue. Absolutely, I think incompetency is also at the heart of this issue as well. Just this week, Irish people have been able to draw down payment tariffs for the microgeneration of electricity in terms of small-scale wind, small-scale solar and biodigestion. 10 years after the 6 counties, and the last country in Europe to be able to do that. And I listened to Minister Ryan just this week speak in measured tones about the seriousness of offshore wind energy as all the ministers gathered around from all over Europe in this. 20 years have gone by and 7 offshore wind turbines have been built off the coast of Ireland. That's incompetency in a grand scale. You refuse to reduce the VAT on fuel, citing that the European Union won't allow it. Yet we have Spain, which has already achieved this and has reduced the VAT on fuel. The government is still allowing for carbon tax to increase year after year. It is absolutely unforgivable that you're increasing carbon tax when people are suffering so much. The government has refused to decouple the price of non-gas generated electricity from gas generated electricity. Again, you point the finger at the European Union in terms of this. However, again, Spain and Portugal have managed to get a dispensation in relation to this, and they're carrying on. The government's attitude reminds me of Homer Simpson when he ran for mayor under the slogan, "Can't somebody else do it?"
Thank you, Deputy.